Are there things that you can be doing right now when business is a bit slow that will actually improve your business over the long run? In today's episode, we are talking about 5 things that you can do to make sure that your business bounces back better than ever when times are slow. Hey there, and welcome to episode 2 of the Elevate Show. I'm your host, Winch, and each week I'll be sharing tips, tricks, and motivation to help you elevate your online presence so that you can work with your dream clients, raise your rates, and sell out your service business. So without further ado, let's jump straight into today's episode. So obviously there's a lot going on at the moment. The world is slightly crazy, and if you're anything like me, there are always ebbs and flows, and you're kind of going, what should I be doing? Now, I'm very lucky that I'm actually in a position where I'm helping a lot of businesses take the jump to start an online section, but that doesn't mean that I haven't had really slow awful periods in my business. In fact, I actually started my business after the GFC in 2008. So there's a lot of ebbs and flows and ups and downs that we naturally go through in each and every season of business. And today I want to jump in and just give you 5 things that you can actually be doing to just take your mind off things, just give you some practicality that you can actually be doing to improve your business in the long run. So these tips are fully available right now, and they're also great even if you're just having a quiet month. I know when I came back from overseas holiday last year, it was slow going to start with. So I actually jumped in and did a lot of these things for my own business as well. So let's go. So number 1 is to update your pricing. Check over all of your costs, your expenses, how long it takes you to complete projects, what you're offering your clients, and see if that's something that you need to readdress. So you can update a PDF download offering a pricing guide where you can actually follow up with clients. It's a great way to actually stay in touch with potential clients, and something that I've personally been working on very hard lately. So sit down and actually work out your package. What is your signature service? Is it covering all of your costs? Is it working for exactly what you need? What can you update that there? And this isn't a moment to panic and just slash all of your prices. This is looking at long-term business growth, ebbs and flows, and what your business has been doing lately. Is this a time where it's actually pivotal to raise your prices if they are too low? Is that something that you need to look at as well? Just check in with it, see where you're at, calculate how long it's taking you to actually do each service, and work out if it's feasible to continue at that pricing. Most times you'll find that it's actually not. The next section is to then go ahead and look at setting up or testing all of your funnels. So in setting up a pricing guide, you've actually got the ability to follow up with clients automatically. Now, if you've ever heard me talk, you will know that I'm a big believer in doing something once and then putting it onto autopilot. The more that you can automate in your business, the more freedom that you have to do the things that you love. And this is one of the reasons that I love setting up sales funnels. So what you can do is actually just go through, test, make sure that all of your downloads are working. Is this a time for you to create something new that's updated with what you're offering? Test it, make sure it's all working, and really go through all of the motions. Look at it at the perspective from a potential client and what they would need to know each step of the way. And it's a really great way to fix those little leaking holes in your buckets. So once you've gone through that, you've got some automation that you can move on to. So you've got some processes that are going to help you further down the track as well, which is phenomenal. The more that we can do while it's quiet, the more we're not scrambling when we've got loads of clients in. So take this time, take the deep breaths, I know a lot of you are working from home, working with kids at home as well. So also be kind to yourself here. If you don't get things done, it's a-okay as well. The next one, number 3, is something that I personally don't love doing, and I will procrastinate on it, but now is a good time to catch up on your bookwork. The taxman unfortunately never sleeps, so doing things like making sure that you've got your account set up, that you've got systems in place, that you are doing all of the things to keep you on track financially is not only going to help if you are taking advantage of stimulus packages and things where you need to be reporting your income, but it will also help you establish really good systems that you can take into the future. I know for me, one of the best things I did was set up an online accounting program, and it makes my life a lot easier when it comes to bookkeeping. I'm able to do reports, and my BAS now only takes me about an hour to get sent off to the taxman and fully submitted. So it's a great time to make that change, step up, check out exactly what you've got going on and what you can improve there. We've all got some bookkeeping to catch up on for sure. Number 4 is to create something new. Look at ways that you can pivot your business. Look at ways that you can create something that's low cost or low entry, really easy and accessible for your potential clients that may actually lead to further work with you once things settle down and pick back up. You can look at doing a course, a lead magnet that works as having actionable steps, something like this where you're actually speaking to where people are at right now and what they can do to actually plan for the future is awesome. It's a great way to actually keep in touch with your clients, to make sure they're getting all of that info and make sure that you are still staying in front of them. The worst thing that we can do right now is to retreat completely. It isn't effective for anyone, and it actually will really hurt your business in the long run. So try to stay a little bit visible. Make sure that you're giving yourself that room, but also make sure that you are showing up for your potential clients. Remember, this won't last forever, and it will pass, and we will want to pick up our business on the other side. So stick with it, stay visible, do as much as you can, but take that time for you as well. Number 5 is another great one where you'll actually be auditing your systems. Audit the way that you work. Is there something that has been bugging you about repeatedly doing it manually? Is there something that you could smooth out right now that will make your life easier in the long run? Is there a way that you can actually systematize that, automate it, and really smooth that out right now while you don't have extra clients on board? It's a great way to jump in and really assess where you're at and what you need to grow to the next stage. Without these systems and repeatable processes, it's really hard to grow as a business because you are doing everything yourself. You are tied to your computer, you are stuck on your phone, you aren't going out. None of us are at the moment, but you are really tied into every piece of your business. So take this time right now to actually see what you can set up, even if that's looking at something like 17 Hats or Dubsado, and actually improving the way that you are going to work with clients in the future. One of the things that I did the last time I got really quiet was actually set up processes where when someone actually inquired with me, they booked on a call, they were then sent, I set up the system so that they were sent the information packet along with a proposal and then the contract and then the invoice, and that whole system is now automated so that I can run that really smoothly. I've also jumped in and done follow-up sequences, so when someone is wrapped up on a project, I've got automated follow-ups in 2 months, 3 months, 6 months, 12 months to make sure that I'm not dropping the ball there. When we're doing everything ourselves, we've got the ability to just forget. We've got the ability to just not do it, especially in times like this where anxiety raises, stress raises, where we all get a little bit overwhelmed. It's really easy to drop the ball personally and professionally. So take this time to actually map that out. What would your dream business look like in an ideal world? What does that flow look like? And take some time and really map it out and put it into place. You've got the breathing space right now to be able to do stuff like that without committing to clients one-on-one. Okay, so the next thing, the bonus tip for today, is to actually carve out some time for you. Make sure that you are keeping yourself semi-sane at the moment, because there's a lot going on in the world. There is a lot of emotions, there is a lot of heaviness, and really check in. I know that a lot of you today as well, even if it's 5 minutes where if you have to lock yourself in the bathroom, give yourself permission to do so. It is pivotal that you protect your own energy to make it through this slow time as well. I know it's scary, but I believe in you, and I know that we can do this all together. So there you have it. That is 5 things that I do when my business is slow, and 5 things that you can do to improve your business over the long run. This is the end goal here. We want to have a sustainable and a long-lasting business. I've been in business personally for 11 years, and things will always be up and down. There's never a chance of that stopping, but there are things that you can do to improve this whole process and make it a little bit easier on yourself as well. So take some time, see what you can work out, and if you've got any questions, hit me in the comments below or shoot me an email at hello@morrisbear.com. And if you are using this time to create your first or your 50th sales funnel, I have got a special training that I've set up just for you. Join me for my How to Launch a Sales Funnel in Just One Night masterclass, designed especially to help you get your sales funnel out into the world quickly, easily, and without all of the overwhelming tech issues. You can jump on over to morrisbear.com/funnel-masterclass and sign up, and you can watch that immediately. It's available on demand right now. You can check that out. But until next time, I will catch you all later.